Most of my life, I grew up as an only child. I now have a 5-month-old baby brother. And so I can't say I'm an only child. I feel like that was a part of my bio for so many years. I grew up with my mom around, I grew up with my dad, but I also had the privilege of having my grandparents and also my great grandparents around. Having my elders around instilled a lot of wisdom and really secured my foundation. I attended Northwest Institute for Contemporary Learning in elementary, but then I also attended Fraser International Magnet School. So that was my foundation of the start of me experience going to public school and private school. From there, I graduated and received a scholarship to the British School, the British International School of Chicago, which is a private school. So I had the experience of the big public school and then transitioning over to a small private school that I'm going to be honest, lacks minorities. I can count how many minorities there were on my fingers. And from there, I transitioned to UIC. The reason I picked UIC, for one, my grandmother worked for over 40 years at UIC, not at the university, but she worked for the U of I health system for over 40 years. So I had that connection to her because she died my senior year of high school. So when I attended the Chance STEM Academy, it was my interview for that was like right after that. And I went in there still, grieving, very vulnerable. And, I just let it all out in my interview, and attending the STEM Academy and building that relationship with the Chance staff. That support system plus the connection to her is why I attended UIC, but also by me attending the British school, I didn't have the benefit of like every other high schooler that attended a public school. They had like the trio programs and like they paid for your Commons app. Like they had access to all those scholarships and benefits that came with attending a public school. By me attending a private school and also a small private school at that, they wasn't aware of those different scholarship programs because the people who attended that school wasn't on scholarship like me. Their parents were wealthy and they were able to afford that. So I didn't have the benefit of having all those resources. So I knew I can afford to pay for 3 applications for college. So I'm going to do UIC and my other top 2. And UIC did give me the biggest financial aid package, which was one of my things. Like I had to make sure that my college education was paid for. But the real reason why I went there along with the financial aid package was the connection to my grandmother and the Chance staff.